Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Ryan Yarbrough, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Andrew Velasquez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way.
First pitch, 1-10.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Yarbrough has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. 1 out, nobody on. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Line drive to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
Striding in, Trey Mancini. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows moving back. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Owes nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. John Means gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Ready now, Hunter Renfroe. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Hunter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hayes on the run for it. To the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. It just seems like something is off at his swing. I don't know if it's timing or he's not picking up the ball. Maybe he just needs a day off. He just doesn't look right.
Joey Wendell digs in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he
drives it out to deep right center field. A ball that's carrying. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, at the ball.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Fouled off. The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
G-Man Choi would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Up next for the Rays, G-Man Choi. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. This is skied into short left center. In comes the left fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Renato Nunez. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the pitch. To short. Adames brings it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willy Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 6 home runs and 25 driven in. Grounded weakly toward third. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Austin Hayes comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
The next 0-2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Santander leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
The third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
The pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the air to center. Hayes on the run for it. He's there and records the first out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
At the plate, Brian O'Grady. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll enter play right at 333. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. Hit in the air out to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. We'll move to the third with no score. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. And he lays off the curveball. Strike three called, and that's going to be out number one.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Chris Davis at the plate now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Velasquez, originally from New York State, he was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now batting, Willie Adames, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here comes the first pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And it's 1-2. Got him.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So here's Mike Zunino, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now the 2-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Shot toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. First delivery to him on the way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. He's set, and the pitch. Popped him up. Severino is there, and that's the 3rd out. Rays strand just the 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Hanser Alberto.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
So here's Trey Mancini as he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Renato Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So now to the plate, Anthony Santander, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Meadows. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
I got a ball, one strike. Ball.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Ji-Man Choi. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman number
So
2.
next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in the outfielder, Austin Hayes. First offering on its way. Right back at him and off his glove. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting. Second baseman, Pat Valaika.
Into the box now, Pat Valaika, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bare-handed for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Striding in once again, Pedro Severino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Boy, what a crazy AB right there, D-Row. Takes 2 pitches right in the strike zone, then gets on a knock on a pitch that's out of the zone.
Yeah, can't imagine that was the game plan coming into the AB, but you know what? No one will know in the box score tomorrow. That's a bullet.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fouled away. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
And leading up for the Rays.
Striding into the box, Brian O'Grady. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A ball and 2 strikes.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2. And right into the shift. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Has a look, now the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Oh, and they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And a tag, and he is out easily.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball match outside.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In now, Willie Adames. Fly ball heading for the alley. Hayes on the run for it. but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And we get a look at the Rays leaderboard there as he currently sits number 3 on that list. Here now is Mike Zunino as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. The set and the 1-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. 6th inning coming up. Still zip zip. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew Velasquez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now
digging in, Hanser Alberto. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. That's popped up. Wendell moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Margot looks up and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Trey Mancini has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now here it comes. Pitch is popped up. Diaz waits on it. And that retires the side. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. And it's now 1-0 Baltimore. Digging in now, Hunter Renfroe. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's low. Count was 2-1. That's ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And the count will be full. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping into the box, Joey Wendell, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
The count is 1 and 2.
And the pitch. And he got him.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Scooped up. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They still trail 1-0. Oliver Drake is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, Oliver Drake.
Into the box now, Anthony Santander. Lifetime in this matchup. He's got a 3 for 5 line. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles.
So striding forward now, Austin Hayes. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike one. Cutter low, 1-1.
The count 1-1.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
To the plate now, Pat Valaika, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they lead it 1-0. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that misses, ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Full count now, 3-2. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. So digging in now, Manuel Margot, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Even 1-1 count to Margot. 2 out here and a runner at second. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're down 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Pedro Severino, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
Severino.
He's set. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, Chris Davis. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Andrew Velasquez. And he takes ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Grounded to the right. He'll get it to the pitcher, covering. A terrific play as the side is retired. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Tanner Scott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 66, Tanner Scott.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Manuel Margot.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Into the box now, Willie Adames. Ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
A runner at first with no outs here. Quick check on that tying run at first. Back in standing. The 1-1 home.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
The 1-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is straining him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
At the plate, Mike Zunino. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We've played 8 full. The Orioles are on top, 1-0. Into the box now, Hanser Alberto. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Diego Castillo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Castillo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Hit back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You've got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Trey Mancini will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's set. Now the pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that one is gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, any insurance run you can put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Into the box, Renato Nunez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Castillo is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line drive to left. Renfroe is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Digging in, Anthony Santander. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And it's fouled away. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
To the plate now, Pat Valaika. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. Michael Givens comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Standing in, Hunter Renfroe. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Brendan Lau will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And he just misses inside with the fastball there, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Chased a bad one there, 1-1. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Slider laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1.
Inside, ball 3.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. There's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Standing in, Austin Meadows. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 2-1 home. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ji-Man Choi. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Here's the 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. 2 out with the man at first. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Lays off 2-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Digging in and looking for more, Yandy Diaz. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Nate Lowe will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Second and third, 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he fouls this one off. From the stretch, the 1-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Full count still. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Baltimore rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. John Means earned his 5th win of the year. Ryan Yarbrough is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Michael Givens closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.